Wednesday. So who all went out?
Our small group, Something to Believe In, and then Justin and Lee's group, The Remnant, and then some few stranglers came too.
Okay, so how many total people did you have?
I think it was 20-something people.
Awesome. Okay. And where did you go?
We went to Shorty Howell Park in Duluth across from Walmart.
Okay, so what did you guys do when you were there?
We had like 4, 5, 6 coolers and a ton of water, and we split up into 4 groups in a headquarters section. And everybody went out and gave out waters to people.
So what do you mean gave out waters?
They gave them out for free, and when people asked why they're giving out waters, they said just to share the love of Jesus with you.
Did you guys like get into any more actual conversation? Like, you know what I'm saying? Actual
I think it was very minimal because people just like kind of grabbed and go. Most of them are walking the track or they're playing with their kids on the playground, so it was very minimal conversation. Okay. And when you said Jesus, like, oh, okay, and they just kind of kept walking.
Cool. Well, what do you think that maybe accomplished in you guys? You know what I'm saying? You know, just kind of getting out there and doing something you wouldn't normally do, or.
I think it's just really stepping out and not doing something we normally would do. We wouldn't normally give something out for free or even talk to people we don't know. So I think it just kind of opened the door to be able to do even more things and go even further out than just handing out a free water.
Whose idea was it to go out?
It was mine and Harold's idea. We discussed our outreaches, and that was one we came up with. Okay. So it kind of followed the one we did on Wednesday night when Fusion released on tour. Mm-hmm.
What do you think's the importance of going out with other people to do it instead of just by yourself?
Because you probably look like a weirdo if you're doing it by yourself. When you have a big group, one, it makes you feel better. You're not the only one out there, and people probably wouldn't feel as uncomfortable with you handing them something for free when they see other people doing it along with you.
Yeah. Do you think maybe you're more likely to actually do it if you get somebody else?
I think so. I definitely think so, because I don't think I would necessarily do that by myself. Okay. So I think that helps.
Okay. What, when you guys went out, like personally, what did you kind of feel challenged in?
Actually, what to say to them when they ask why. Because a lot of people kind of look at you like you're weird, like, what? Somebody tried to hand us money, so that was kind of interesting. But it was, knowing what to say to people when they asked, and then handling their responses, which really was just walking away.
I heard that you guys had like somebody just stop and watch you.
He didn't understand why anybody would just do that, so he just stood there and watched us. Even when we were at the end, we all got in a circle and we were talking about it and having like the different groups share stories and stuff. And he just watched us. We all talked, and even as we prayed at the end, it was really cool.
Just the silent observer.
Yep.
What's your hopes for, you know, maybe your group and yourself for the rest of Fusion on Tour?
I guess one, to get more of our group going and not just the core people, and to branch out even more and not just do these small little things, but where we feel more comfortable doing even bigger things than that. So that's my hope. Yeah.
What about as far as maybe even personally sharing your faith? You know, I know that there's the big jump from handing water to sharing your faith. You know, where do you think that fits into this?
It fits in next month. My group doesn't know it yet.
Oh, really?
But we will be doing that. So it's kind of a working to it. So I think also the Atlanta Dream Center thing that we're doing on Saturday, I think that'll help, because that's even more interaction with people. So yeah, gradually getting there.
Okay. Have you noticed anything like change in you during Fusion on Tour?
It really excites me. I get excited about doing it. It's definitely a little nerve-wracking talking to people when you're not used to it, but it's exciting to be knowing you're doing what God's calling us to do and reaching out to people.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome very much.